Hi, my name is Jackie Aguilar. My husband Miguel and I have been married for 15 years. I am certified in 2 natural methods. I am a fertility care practitioner that teaches the Creighton model to women and couples. And then together, we are also certified in the symptothermal method through the Couple to Couple League. We've used these methods to achieve pregnancy when we've wanted to avoid pregnancy when we've needed to, and then also to give me vital information about my health.
So we have 5 kids, all planned, and we have been doing this lovingly together for the last 13 years or so.
Yes, but it wasn't always this way. We didn't always know this information.
When we first got married, we were on the birth control pill.
I started taking it a month before I got married, and by the time we got to our honeymoon, for some reason there was this dramatic change. All the desire that I had to be intimate with my husband, it was gone. I had no attraction towards him, and I couldn't figure out why. When we were dating, we were engaged, lots of attraction, lots of desire, and we were looking forward to that after marriage, and so it was such a disappointment to get there and all of a sudden not have those feelings anymore.
For those first 5 months, I didn't realize what was going on, because for me, as a husband, I just thought, it's great, my wife is on the pill. Whenever I came home at night, dinner was ready, and it was just easy for me to just say, you know what, she's always available, and as long as she's relaxed, which I knew that she was kind of a neat freak, so I would just make sure that I would wash the dishes and clean up around the house, and as long as everything was neat, then there would be an opportunity for some kind of intimacy. But the thing is that I didn't realize what was going on in my mind. I didn't realize how I was treating my wife. One night, she did everything perfectly. Dinner was on the table. We had a beautiful dinner. And sure enough, I was there washing dishes, right? We made love that night, and that was great. But when I turned over in the middle of the night to see where she was, because she wasn't there, I was like, well, where is she? Where is she gone? I went to go find her, and she was in the living room on the couch. She was sitting there uncontrollably sobbing, and I couldn't even console her. I knew I had told everybody that I loved this woman with all my heart, all my soul, and I would give up everything for her. I didn't ever want to hurt her. I told that to everybody in front of the church, in front of God. It was such a crushing event that I knew to myself something had to change.
Looking back, it was that feeling like I was loved more for what my body could do, the pleasure my body could give, versus being loved for just all of me.
I didn't ever want to go back to that life that we were living for those first 5 months of our marriage.
And finally, when it was a new year, we said, you know what, we're going to stop taking this stuff, we're going to try and have a baby. And the moment I got off the pill, it was like a light switch. All of a sudden, my mind cleared, and I could see my husband for the man that I had married, that I loved, that I was attracted to, and our intimacy, returned to kind of our pre-marriage time, and we just kind of grew in communication, and things just got so much better from there.
Thank God that we found natural family planning.
Right. In this presentation, we're going to cover 4 different sections. The first thing we're going to talk about is the design of the body. So just the basic anatomy and physiology, which might be a little bit of a review, but that way we're all on the same page. Secondly, we're going to talk about the language of fertility. So what is your body telling you through some biomarkers or signs that it gives you, and how can we learn to interpret this information? Then the language of health is once we learn to identify these signs and the things that our body's trying to tell us, how can we use this information to know what is healthy for our bodies and maybe what might not be a sign of health. And lastly, we'll talk about the language of love, how this information can help to deepen your intimacy and what it does to transform marriages.
And in this series, this is not a full planning class. So make sure whenever you decide to go forward with that, you go to our website and look for the resources to be able to find a professional to do this with you. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here, and we hope that you take this next step into your journey of practicing natural family planning within your own marriage, because we want you to have a marriage as good as ours, if not better than ours. So thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a great afternoon, evening, whatever it is.